Hello there, beautiful friends from all around the world. I am your host, Blackenfist, and 2015 is upon us. A brand new year, but I really wanted to make a video to reflect on 2014, because 2014 was really a big year for me on YouTube. I've been YouTubing for, you could say, constantly since 2012, although I did make videos before 2012. I would say I took this a little bit seriously, as in uploading constantly since 2012, and I had never uploaded more videos, had more subscribers, more views than in 2014. It definitely surpassed my previous years of 2012 or 13. This was definitely the craziest year for that. So, I mean, looking back on it now, to me, this is really the year that I established myself, and I couldn't have done it alone, I'll be honest. So I really want to make this video just to reflect on the previous year, because it's been such a big year for me. I don't want to get too much into the history of my YouTubing stuff, because perhaps that'll be a different video. But I guess I want to start it off by thanking my subscribers. I've had some of the biggest subscriber growth this year. Obviously, I wouldn't be here without you guys. Of course, the notable guys are like Roka Soka, Sly Cooper. I see him a lot. Unfortunately, I haven't seen Trevor Williams, but Trevor Williams was a big-time subscriber. I haven't seen him recently in a couple past months, but it's okay. He might still be watching. And Shazo, or Shazo, I don't know how you pronounce your name, but also I want to give a special thanks to Thundershot, a video partner of mine, and Rhymestyle. Rhymestyle has actually, if you've been watching Quaman's, Quaman Speaks, or whatever, those hour-long videos of him just talking, he'll tell you in those videos that Rhymestyle has shared a lot of information, not just with him, not just with Quaman, but with me as well. So, but the biggest person I really want to thank this year is Quaman, because he really has helped me the most throughout this whole year. And it's not just the fact that he, helped me out and, he, promoted me and all that. It was much more than that. Me and him have been talking now for almost 2 years. And he really did motivate me to make videos and make stuff. And I quite honestly don't think that I would have had the track that I'm on right now without him, on an even more fundamental level, even without the subs, without the views, just the videos. I did have a habit of being a perfectionist, and and perfectionism, I think, can be a good thing, but it could also hurt you in a way, because I used to obsess over things that I used to obsess over little tiny things in my videos, and sometimes I would take like a month doing one video, and I really didn't care. And quite honestly, I mean, I never really cared, because I really didn't care about getting views or subs at all. I mean, I started doing this stuff. I never imagined myself to where I am today, and I really just uploaded the videos, and whoever saw them, that was good, and I was satisfied. I was satisfied with whoever saw it and enjoyed it and got something out of it. I never really wanted it to, like, I never intended for this YouTube thing to be like as serious as it is now. So to me, spending 1 month on a video, or spending even more than that on some stuff that might seem a little bit irrelevant, seemed okay to me, since I really wasn't taking it as seriously, so therefore I could nitpick and be my perfectionist self, all I wanted to. But, Quaman really did urge me. He said, maybe you should start uploading more videos, and quite honestly, even I still am that perfectionist self, but I've learned to tame it, and I don't think that would have happened without him. I don't think I would have even have uploaded as many videos as I did without Quaman this year, because I remember so many times he has motivated me to do stuff, and it was mostly in, things as in just keeping a constant schedule. And quite honestly, because of his motivation, I think I put out some of my best work this year, honestly. So I want to give a very big special thanks to Kwame. I really feel that I really would not be where I am today without him, without speaking to him. And I'm glad to have helped him out in many of his videos as well. The help is mutual. It goes both ways. We've helped each other out. And I've definitely had to talk to him about some of his Dragon Ball segments that he might have some trouble with. So, you know, I really wanted to give a special thanks to him. But this as I said before, 2014 is a crazy year, and I don't plan for 2014 to be my biggest year. I hope to bring even more and even greater content and always improve my videos in 2015. So of course, new content will always be down the pipe. It will not slow down. My momentum, I feel like I have good momentum now, and I really am taking this a little way more seriously than I would have say in the beginning of the year. But you know, sometimes I really just want to reflect on what I've already accomplished. You know, in the beginning of the year I had about 500 subs. The end of this year I had 23,000. So that's pretty good growth for 1 year, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. And I hope to get even more growth and even more success in 2015. Although, you know, I'm kind of the guy who, you know, always is looking for more. And when I started taking this seriously, I started to really put in that effort. You know, I really, you know, if I'm going to expend so much energy into these videos, then I expect to get something out of it. You know, it's, you know, I guess it's still my hobby, but, you know, I have my expectations are a lot bigger, I put a lot more pressure on myself now, you could say. And sometimes it is just good to just stand back and, you know, just see where I've come, you know, where I've come. I come from, you know, I finally have built my audience. It feels great to know that, you know, when I upload a video, thousands of people want to watch it, and they want to know what my opinion is. They want to know my facts. They want to know, get informed by me, and that really does feel good, and something that I really didn't think would ever happen. So this has been one crazy year, I could tell you that. Definitely one of the most interesting years of my life. I'm young, of course, but, you know, in terms of this whole YouTube thing, even though my YouTube stuff has been going on since 13 and 12, let's just say the YouTube stuff in 2013 and in 2012 was more of a background decoration in my life. In 2014, YouTube really came to the forefront of the things I do in my life. And that's really something I had to sit back and think about, like, you know, this thing, YouTube, that I was doing for 2 years before 2014 really came to the forefront in just my own life. And I guess that manifested itself with me getting a following. And, you know, that's just amazing to me. But, honest, I wouldn't have done it without the help of all you, well, of course, you guys who sub and watch, Thundershot and Rhymestyle and Quaman, who have all been very helpful to me. You know, sometimes I just feel like I'm so lucky to have even met Quaman, because, I mean, the way I met Quaman was such a coincidence, man. When I met Quaman, he had like 90 subs, and, you know, he was virtual nobody, and the way I freaking met him was just like, it was almost like, looking back at it now, I mean, back then, I would have never have known what the both of us were going to get into. But looking back at it retrospectively, it just seems like, wow, man, how lucky was I to meet that guy when before he blew up. And I mean, like, way before he blew up. Like, that was 90 subs back then. And, you know, I could tell Quaman really respected that, because, you know, he could say that, yeah, I was one of those guys that was watching him way before a lot of, like, pretty much 99.9% of anybody. So, But you know, I never, even though I thought always Quaman's videos were good, I always thought my videos were good. It's just I never thought that, you know, they would have gotten the success they would have gotten today. I just thought, you know, they were good and that's it, you know. And quite honestly, before I just tried to make the best videos I could make and not really care about the views and subs and any of like that stuff, because I just figured, well, I'm never gonna get a real following anyway, so why, you know, I'm just gonna put this out. And I was really putting the videos out just to, you know, because it was a fun thing to do, and it's still a fun thing to do. It's, don't get me wrong, but now it's like I put the videos out and people are like waiting for it. They like want to see it, and that's definitely something that started in, I guess, in 2014. And you know, I guess I could give you a little secret here, since, you know, a lot of people have been saying, you know, are gonna, or like, not all, I guess all my subs are gonna say it, but you know, I got some other videos down the pipe, of course. New birds and the bees. I actually don't know what exactly I'm gonna talk about in the birds and the bees, but there's this one video I actually have on hold, which is an interview that I did with Mr. Fusion. If you don't know Mr. Fusion, who does the Dragon Ball dissection, I love his videos. Unfortunately, you know, I started editing it, but I got caught up in other things. I got a little busy, but you know, if Mr. Fusion, if you're watching, I didn't forget about that interview. I really want to release it. And for any of you who watch Dragon Ball Dissection as well, if you really want to get an interview with the creator, I got it. It's just I haven't gotten down to editing the whole thing. But, you know, 2015, I hoped for it to be an even better year, a bigger year, a year where I really improve. That's one thing that I feel like I need to do. I feel like I need to really start improving my videos. I feel like, quite honestly, like I said, because I feel kind of like a perfectionist sometimes, I kind of feel that my videos have started to stagnate in terms of improvement. They're getting good, they're always better. Like, my newer stuff is always, I think, better technically than my older stuff, but I think I'm starting to reach the limit of my editing skills. So that one thing that I definitely want to do is improve, you know, my skills and my potential in 2015. So stay tuned for me, 2015 stuff. I'm not gone. I don't plan to go anywhere. I just gotta say that 2014 was definitely a crazy ride. But you know what? I hope that 2015 is it's going to be an even crazier one. But anyway, guys, that's my reflections on 2014. I hope you guys had a good New Year's. But as always, guys, I'm Blackenfist, and I'm out, man.